Well, howdy there, everybody. How's the internet today? I hope everybody's having a fantastic day wherever you may be and whatever you may be doing. I'm in the process of driving home right now. It's my Friday at work, but I had to leave early because I got a call from the school that my son was sick. Naturally, I anticipated they wouldn't let him walk or wouldn't let him stay because every kid has to be bubble wrapped, and so of course I got to call. He's walking home. It's a little ways, but I'd already left work, so I'm clocked out and I'm mentally checked out. I've been pretty tired this morning, but pushing through it, and I just thought maybe I'd make a little internet chat here and talk with my peeps, because y'all are my peeps. So what's cool about my channel is that I can still talk with people and feel like I can interact with my subscribers, and we have so much in common, all of us, in our day-to-day experiences, in our hopes and our dreams and our misgivings and all the problems that we have and all the solutions that we find. All of us are working together, whether we know it or not. And I did have a discussion a few years back about cooperation versus competition, and I actually recall having a discussion with Logic Only Zone about this, the channel. He mentioned that cooperation is something that we can overcome, or I should say competition is something that we can overcome, and that cooperation is what we should be seeking. And I guess that came to mind because I was thinking about how much we argue about things that don't matter, and how petty and ridiculous politics can be, and how we can get angry at each other for having a different opinion. Like, it's something that I've really yearned in my life to overcome. I've always, I've been incredulous at what people believe, but nothing's shocking, because people believe all kinds of weird stuff. And it always reminds me of that. It's a book by Michael Shermer, who is he's a skeptic. I think he's like the guy who created Skeptic magazine, but he's kind of a dick. He basically, he's one of those guys that doesn't believe anything. He's one of those people that's got so shut down that, he's skeptical about every single thing. I'm more open-minded to the spiritual side of things, to the big picture of being a human, and why, not why we're here or for what purpose, but rather for what we don't know about ourselves. The way that we're so wrapped up in division because it's almost like it's our nature. If we can't find something to be hostile about or compete about or get frustrated about, it's almost like we are primed to find something, to find a problem. It's a strange thing. I try to just not do that. And it can be difficult. But my point here is that as I said, we have more in common than difference. Why are we always seeking the differences? Why are we always looking for the one thing in somebody else that maybe we don't agree with? And no, this isn't universal. This isn't the way we behave all the time. This is something that mostly occurs online. And in the real world, we don't generally have that problem as often. Like when I meet somebody at a concert, festival, maybe I'm out just shopping or whatever it may be, and I get to talking to somebody, we try to find commonalities. I knew that was going to happen. We try to find commonalities, things that we share, ideas that we share. It's why people gather in communities, and why community is important, because it gives people a connection, and people are never going to agree 100% on anything in any community. But we're yearning for that connection. We're yearning to find people that make us feel comfortable about who we are, in a way. We look to others for advice about ourselves, whether we know it or not. And I just I guess that's my message, that it's important. Try to look at the positives, to try to look at what we know and what we share instead of what differs. Rant's over.